Most people ski the wrong Alps. They overpay in Switzerland, stand in long lift queues, and assume that's just how skiing works. But just south, a tiny country next door does it better for roughly half the price. Andorra. Big mountains, smooth lifts, smaller crowds. These are the 5 biggest mistakes tourists make in Andorra, and exactly what to do instead. Number 5 is why locals never pay full price. Mistake number 1. Overpaying to ski Switzerland. A lift pass in Zermatt or Verbier can cost a small fortune, plus the privilege of standing in a queue that snakes for ages. Slide 300 kilometers south and everything changes. Grandvalira in Andorra is the largest ski resort in the entire Pyrenees. 210 kilometers of linked runs, big mountain terrain without big-name crowds. Broad corduroy, clean S-curves, chairlifts gliding over quiet pistes. It feels like you rented the place, and you didn't pay Swiss prices to do it. And here's the twist nobody tells you. Andorra has no airport and no train station. None. The whole country runs on mountain roads that wind up from Spain and France, which is exactly why the masses never make it. You roll in through high valleys, past stone villages, and pop out into a world-class resort that skis like the Alps, but breathes like a secret. Empty pistes, faster laps, views that swallow the horizon, and a lift pass that doesn't require a second mortgage. Here's how to do it. Grandvalira day passes usually run about 50 to 60 euros. Fly to Toulouse or Barcelona, both roughly 3 hours by road, and book a shuttle or rent a car. Aim for midweek. You'll have entire runs to yourself while weekenders are elsewhere. Link sectors like Pas de la Casa, Gros Roiche, and Sol d'Eu in one flowing day. Then chase the last light over the ridge. Same mountains, smarter plane, half the price. Mistake number 2. Only coming for the snow. When the thaw hits, Andorra turns luminous. Up in the Ordino range, the Estanys Tristaina appears. 3 glacial lakes stacked in a perfect cirque, so still they mirror the peaks like polished glass. Alpine meadows glow, ridgelines sharpen, and the water flips the mountains upside down. If you only ski here, you'll never see the Pyrenees at their quiet, reflective best. Here's why it feels surreal. Andorra is one of Earth's last microstates. Just 468 square kilometers, no army, and it's co-ruled by 2 people who've never lived here, the President of France and a Spanish bishop. It's the world's only co-principality, running unbroken since 1278. Beyond the towns, almost none of it is developed, just valleys, stone huts, and high pastures sliding up into sky. Practical bit. The Tristaina trailhead starts at the Ordino Arca-Lees ski station. The loop takes about 2 hours, moderate, well-marked, and tops out near 2,300 meters. Go in July or August when the lakes are fully thawed and wildflowers stripe the turf. 20 minutes from the road and it's just you, the cirque, and that glass-calm water throwing the mountains back at the sky. Mistake number 3. Never leaving Andorra la Vella. The capital is fine. Cafes, shopping, easy hotels, and that's exactly how people get stuck. Step outside the city and you realize most of Andorra is protected wilderness. Steep granite walls, cold rivers, and pine that smells like winter even in June. The real magic starts where the streets end. In valleys, the tour buses never reach. The Val del Madriu Fita Claror is a glacial valley so pristine, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it covers roughly 9% of the entire country. Here's the part everyone misses. There are no roads. You go in on foot, past dry stone shepherd huts and terraced meadows used for grazing since medieval times, along the same family paths people have walked for nearly 700 years. Access it from Caldea or the village of Entre Masai Goose. Day hikes are easy and rewarding. The full traverse takes real planning, time, and fitness. Bring water, sun, and layers, mountain weather turns fast, and expect to earn every view with your boots. Do this right and you'll leave the capital behind, trading shop windows for sweeping granite, river song, and silence. If you're planning trips around places like these instead of the overpriced tourist Alps, you're doing it right. Do me one favor, hit subscribe. I drop a hidden Europe guide every week. Now, the 2 things smart travelers do that everyone else completely misses. Mistake number 4, skipping the thermal spa after a day on the slopes. Everyone hobbles back to a cramped hotel, while locals head to Caldea, the largest thermal spa in southern Europe, inside a glass tower that looks like a crystal spearing out of the valley. After skiing Grandvalira, you soak, float, and let the mountains close in around you. This is how Andorrans actually end the day. Why it's here is wild. The town is literally called Estanys, the hot springs. Thermal water bubbles up at around 70 degrees Celsius, and people here have soaked in it for centuries. Walk the heritage streets, then step inside that faceted tower and feel the heat roll off the pools. The geology made the culture, and the culture built a spa temple in glass. What you get is pure reset. Indoor lagoons, gentle waterfalls, and outdoor pools where you float in steaming water while it snows on the peaks above. It's terrifying and beautiful at the same time. Plan it like a local. Entry is about €40 for 3 hours. It's in Caldea, a 10-minute walk from the capital. Go at dusk. The tower glows and the mountains turn pink. Mistake number 5, paying full price on everything. This is the one that pays for the whole trip. Andorra la Vella sits high in the Pyrenees, a capital over 1,000 meters up, surrounded by ridgelines and glassy storefronts. Tourists come for snow, then wander past duty-free windows and realize the real downhill happens on prices. If you only remember one rule, make it this. Never buy big-ticket items in the Alps before checking prices here. Your legs rest, your wallet breathes. Here's the number that stuns people. VAT in Andorra is just 4.5%, the lowest in Europe, less than a third of what you'd pay in France or Spain. There's no traditional income tax history. For centuries, the country's payment to its co-princes was settled in hams and chickens. Today, that legacy shows up as deals on electronics, outdoor gear, perfume, and alcohol. Prices that make the Swiss weep and make your budget suddenly smile. Beyond the receipts, the capital is genuinely pleasant. A walkable city at the confluence of 2 rivers. Don't miss Santa Coloma, a tiny Romanesque church over 1,000 years old, tucked between mountains and storefronts. Then come back to shop smart, compare, claim the duty-free, and pack strategically. Bring an empty suitcase. As night falls, the valley lights cascade on, the river catches neon, and Andorra la Vella glides by in a quiet, glittering arc. 5 mistakes, 5 fixes. Do Andorra like this, and you'll see why the smartest travelers in Europe keep the smallest country a secret. Full guides for every single one are on the channel. So, which one's on your list?